Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl King Kamala 39 and it's a very chill video today. I'm literally sitting in my closet with a few candles lit and a lamp because this is where I come to write, this is where I come to practice, and I've just been thinking about like why I originally started my YouTube channel. And partially it was because I was like, I'm gonna get 1 million followers in a year, I'm gonna be an influencer. Yes, I did have that thought process, but obviously that did not happen. And I miss when I used to just put out videos for fun, truly. Just whatever I was thinking about, stream of consciousness type videos, and I'm gonna do that for y'all right now. It's gonna be kind of a spiritual woo-woo video, so if you're not into that, you gotta go. You gotta dips, you gotta bounce. No point in commenting anything mean because I'm just gonna block ya. Well, I'm not gonna read it. Does YouTube let you block? I don't even know. I'm 25. I'm about to turn 26, and I was just thinking about some advice that I would give my younger self. When I say younger, I don't even mean like a 6-year-old. I mean a 6-year-old. If somehow a 6-year-old stumbled on this video, start implementing it now because you'll be ahead of the game, girl or boy, whatever. But I was just thinking how at 19 or 20, that's the age range I'm thinking if I could sit down and talk to her, I would give her the advice to keep more things to yourself when you're working on them, because I'm kind of a jack of all trades kind of person, and that means that when you're really excited and you're talking about a bunch of different projects, I really didn't deep I've been watching too many British YouTubers. I didn't think about how other people perceive you when you try a bunch of things and those things don't work out. And the definition of things working out to outsiders usually means that it makes you a lot of money and you're really successful and you're like a J.K. Rowling. Like, I don't even know why I thought of her, but Harry Potter was kind of like, wow, she blew up, right? I should have used Hunger Games because that woman, we're not talking about her right now. But I'm still learning the lesson of like keeping things to myself. And there was something else I wanted to add about feeling like the downside, I guess, of keeping things to yourself for long periods of time, especially when you live with others, you live with people around you who are constantly like worried about you and trying to know what you're doing, and to them it's concern, to you, to me, it's overbearing as hell, is that it may seem like you're not doing anything. It may seem like you're not making moves. And I've never been called it directly, but you sometimes, well, my intuition is very strong. I know when people think it's like, oh, I'm just being lazy. Oh, I'm just not doing anything. But that's not true. And these people don't have the two brain cells to bump together to think that maybe I'm just not telling them. Okay, that's my side note. I said it's gonna get a little spiritual woo-woo because I think sometimes when you chat about things too much, they literally won't happen. Spirit's gonna be like, you open your mouth, give me that shit back. You opened your mouth, babe, and I told you not to. Give it back. Or at the very least, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it for 10 more years until you figure out how to shut that fucking mouth. And I really, because I'm not even a person who naturally talks that much about what I'm doing until it's done, and still people don't like that either, mind you. People will call you secretive, try to make it seem like you're this evil person for like keeping things under wraps. I've been accused of being very secretive before, when it's like, no, I'm just quiet and you run your damn mouth too much. Did you consider that? You're nosy? Did you consider that? That you asked me too many questions? Did that ever cross your mind? That you're in the wrong here? Because do I ask you that many questions? No, because I value privacy. I think there's 2 or 3 really big projects that I'm working on right now that I have not spoken about at all. At all. But stop talking. Even in the era of social media, because I used to be on TikTok and Instagram, heavy. It was really hard not to, especially during the pandemic, because that's how I would have been 19, 20 then. It would have been really hard. It was really hard for me to like have my own identity almost. Like, I knew who I was. I've always known who I was since from a very young age. But sometimes the waters got muddied when I would see trends going around and I would see what would make a person viral. And I would pick someone that very vaguely looked like me and tried not exactly to act like them, but do some of like the same similar videos. Not necessarily things I wasn't interested in, but things that weren't my favorite thing to do in the world. But I was like, if this is what works. And I think it's worse when sometimes I would get more videos doing some things I did not, hold on, move my hand, did not enjoy doing as much. I think I kind of lost the thought when I stopped the video. But my point is that it's really hard when you're living at home and you're living with other people who look down on you, especially. That's another thing I've been trying to grapple with this week, these past few weeks especially. I look younger than I am. And that's a good thing. It is a good thing. I would never trade it for anything. But it also means that when I interact with the world, people try to treat me like a teenager, and each year that passes, the older that gets, you know? And I know there's also the added benefit of being a woman. Okay. Wait, that was kind of crazy synchronicity. Can I finish what I was gonna say? Like, that man can't hear me, by the way. Whatever. So, as a woman, as I was saying, it sucks to know that to a certain extent, I'll never get the chance to grow out of that. I'll always be, okay, I don't want to accidentally manifest that because there's 8 billion people alive, and I'm sure there's some women who literally don't feel that experience. And I have to keep reminding myself that we create our own reality. I don't know. I fight with a lot of manifestation beliefs and spirituality things and all that in there. I fight back and forth with some of them because it's like, okay, when you're an adult, sure, minute decisions you make affect your day, affect the rest of your life, sure. What about when I was just born? Huh? Okay, but we're not talking about that right now. So I would just say, backtrack, especially with people who are older adults, when they look at me and see a teen's face. And I think there's the added stressor, I guess, of like not having a child. I almost feel like sometimes people don't take you as seriously because I'm almost 26 now and I don't have a kid and I haven't hit certain milestones and the walls are closing in. But no, if I don't make jokes about things, I would not be here. But does that make any sense? If you're 19 and 20, keep to yourself. Keep it to yourself until it's done, until no one can take it from you. If you're writing a book, don't tell a soul. Tell 1 or 2 people, oh, I'm writing a book, when that first draft is done. And don't tell them nothing else. You don't need to yappa everything that comes to your mouth on social media. And I've definitely overshared on social media before, so it's like no judgment here. Fortunately for me, I never got those millions of followers, so at least a lot of my biggest embarrassments are kind of hidden by just the lack of views, personally. But yeah, I think I'm gonna restart The Artist Way. I got about halfway through and then my life blew up. So, well, I stopped reading it and then my life blew up. But we're not looking to the past anymore, and I did think that book was really helpful in starting my spiritual journey for me, and not as religion or the religion I was raised in trained me to see it. And this is really tip of the iceberg, very mild spirituality stuff, but yeah, just keep things to yourself. And I know it's the irony of me recording myself in my closet on social media telling you to keep things to yourself, but I haven't really talked about my plans in this video. I just think it's I think the word monitoring spirits is just so dramatic and funny, but there's no real other way to say it. Like, even if you're not spiritual, even if you're atheist, to me a monitoring spirit is just when you have, when you can click view insights on social media, on Instagram, and you can see that 600 people viewed it but 20 people liked it, and you can see that most of the accounts are people that follow you, so they're just watching your stuff. 600 views, 500 views, 400 views, 20 likes, 10 likes. What's going on? Where's the disconnect? So monitoring spirits in that sense is just people who watch you and don't support you. They may not even be doing anything bad necessarily. They're just watching. But think about it, if you walk into a room of 100 people and they all just turn and look at you and say nothing, oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. I just got the visual in my head as I said it. But yeah, actually this made me feel a bit better. I was feeling a bit condescended in social interactions where it's like, it really will be in my best interest to hold my tongue. And then my throat chakra gets blocked, and then I get a autoimmune disease. Isn't the human body just so great? So I'm here talking about it. This is how I'm clearing my girl right here, my diva. In better news, actually that's a plan. You see how easy it is? Like, I actually can't share that yet, but yeah, I hope this was kind of lighthearted. I hope it resonated with somebody. I'm constantly getting like the readers now on my page being like collective reading, and I would love to start doing those to get some practice in, but I definitely couldn't, like, whatever. Zoom. I'm gonna go stum now because I'm just rambling, and that's the ADHD brain. And I guess comment below if you like these less edited format videos. The vlogs are fun. I love doing my vlogs. I love doing my sit down show reviews and hairstyle stuff. Like, clearly I still do my hair a lot. I need a retwist. Don't look. I also need a re-dye. Don't look. But yeah, I think I'm gonna come back with a, how many months has it been? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 8 months? Has it really been 8 months? Wow. I should do like an 8-month look. I should do an 8-month lock update video. I think it looks really good. I'm so proud of myself for starting micros by myself. Side notes from everything else I just said. Accents are so much fun. Forgive that. I never even been across the pond. That's not true. I went to Spain. I did not go to London. I did not go to that part of Europe. But anyways, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been rambling. I want to have my tea. I want to do some writing, journaling, all that good stuff. And have a great one. One of these days, I'm going to have a proper intro, proper outro for my YouTube channel. My intro is, it's your girl King Kamala 39. My outro is, this too shall pass. I don't know. I'm just getting my thumbnail. Ignore this.